Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So my husband is on a work trip currently and my daughter is vacationing with her grandparents, so I'm gonna be alone at home for at least 4 or 5 days. So I thought that it would be the perfect time to spook myself. I decided to log into my Amazon and buy scary books or thriller books that I've been wanting to read and that I just haven't had the chance to. All that to say is that today we're doing a book haul. Oh yes, I bought a couple books and I want to share with you guys the books that I ordered. Oh my god, that was so scary. Like, why am I getting so spooked out already? I haven't even read any of these books yet, so my plants just moved. That was really creepy. I ordered some books, so let's go ahead and open this box and let me share with you guys what I want to be reading this upcoming month, you know. So okay, let's go ahead and get started. So I went to the movies by myself. There is one thing about me that you guys probably don't know, and that is that I love going on solo dates, right? That's my favorite thing to do. Before I got married and had kids, I would go on solo dates all the time. I just really enjoy my own presence, and not because I'm awesome. It's just that I don't know, I like being alone sometimes. I think it's great. I really enjoy it. I'll take myself out to eat. I'll take myself out for cocktails. I'll take myself out to the movies. Like, I really don't care. So yesterday I went on a solo date for the first time in a very long time. I went out to see Beetlejuice, and oh my gosh, I am a big fan of the first movie. I grew up watching it and I loved it. So when I saw that Beetlejuice was coming out, I had to go see it, okay? And last night I was in bed already and I was like, why am I in bed at 8? So I got up, I got dressed, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go watch this movie. So yeah, I went to see it and I loved it, okay? I thought it was really funny. Was it the best? No, I gave it like an 8 out of 10. But it was still really good. The soundtrack was amazing. I loved all the songs in the movie, and I don't know, I love the actors. I'm a sucker for nostalgia, so I thought it was good. So yeah, anyways, well, why did I just say all of that? I don't know. But okay, let's get into the book haul. I move spots. As much as I want to be sitting down crisscross and on the floor, I just can't, okay? My back hurts so much. So, you know, I'm gonna film it right here on the couch. I'm very comfy and the lighting is not bad. So I hope you guys don't mind. But yes, let me go ahead and show you the books that I got today. I am so excited. You don't know how excited I am to read these. Look at these babies. Oh, I love buying new books. Love it. Okay, so anyways, let's get into it. The first book that I got is The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. I've never read anything by Riley Sager. I know that this is a hit or miss. I know that a lot of people enjoy his books and others just think they're very mid, and I want to see where I fall. I am very particular about my thrillers. I love a good thriller. I don't like for them to be very rushed. I like slow burns. I like slow thrillers. So if it's very just like fast paced, then I don't like it. So yes, hopefully he lives up to that. Hopefully I like his books because I know he's very popular. And what's it called? I think you might see a little trend going forward from this first book. So let's get into the next one. Oh, actually, do you guys want to know what the book is about? I don't. Should I let you know what this? Let me let you know what this is about. Should I read the back of it? Okay, let's see. Casey Fletcher, a recently widowed actress trying to escape a streak of bad press, has retreated to the peace and quiet of her family's lake house in Vermont. Armed with a pair of binoculars and several bottles of bourbon, my kind of girl, I'll do the same thing. She passes the time watching Tom and Catherine Royce, the glamorous couple living in the house across the lake. They make for good viewing. A tech innovator, Tom is powerful, and a former model, Catherine is gorgeous. One day on the lake, Casey saves Catherine from drowning, and the two strike up a budding friendship. But the more they get to know each other and the longer Casey watches, it becomes clear that Catherine and Tom's marriage isn't as perfect as it appears. When Catherine suddenly vanishes, Casey immediately suspects Tom of foul play. What she doesn't realize is that there's more to the story than meets the eye, and that shocking secret can lurk beneath the most placid of surfaces. Oh, this sounds like Gone Girl. I feel like this is gonna be like Gone Girl. Okay, the next book. I'm so excited about this one. This is probably my most anticipated read for the month of October, and that is Misery by Stephen King. Listen, y'all, I love Stephen King. I went ahead and picked up Misery. My friend George, hi George if you're watching, he loves this book. I remember when we used to work together, he said that this book was really good. I think, if I remember correctly, he says that it's one of his favorites. I'm sorry, George, if I'm if I'm not correct. But yes, he told me to read this book if I love Stephen King, and you know what? I'm listening to you like 5 years later. If you've been living under a rock and you've never heard of Misery, this book is about a writer who is, you know, in the middle of working on his next book, and I think he is driving to go on, like he's gonna go away to finish his story, and he crashes and is saved by a woman. This woman, we later find out, that is a fan of his like writing, and it's just a fan of him as an author. Turns out to be a psycho, you guys. She turns out to be a psycho who wants everything to be done the way she wants regarding his story. So things go downhill, as you can imagine, and yeah, that's what this is about. And I am guessing they are trapped right here in the little cabin in the middle of nowhere. So I'm so excited to read this book. Okay, so the next book is Home Before Dark, and oh, my foot is falling asleep. Tragedy. Tragedy. I have that song stuck in my head from yesterday from Beetlejuice. So good. The next book that I have is Home Before Dark by Riley Sager, and this is actually the one that I'm most excited to read by him. This is actually one of the first books that I ever heard about from Riley Sager. Let's see what this is about, because I forgot. 25 years ago, Maggie Holt and her parents, Ethan and Jess, moved into Bannery Hall, a rambling Victoria estate in the Vermont woods. 3 weeks later, they fled in the dead of night, an ordeal Evan later recounted in a non-fiction book titled House of Horrors. This horror memoir of ghostly happenings and encounters with malevolent spirits became a worldwide phenomenon, rivaling the Amityville Horror in popularity and skepticism. I love the Amityville Horror. Anyways, today Maggie is a restorer of old homes and too young to remember any of the events mentioned in her father's book, but she also doesn't believe a word of it. Ghosts, after all, don't exist. Maggie inherits Baneberry Hall after her father's death. She returns to renovate the place to prepare it for sale, but her homecoming is anything but warm. People from the past, chronicled in House of Horrors, lurk in the shadows, and locals are enthralled that their small town has been made infamous thanks to Maggie's father. Even more unnerving is Banbury's Hall itself, a place filled with relics from another era that hint at a history of dark deeds. As Maggie experiences strange occurrences straight out of her father's book, she starts to believe that what he wrote was more fact than fiction. Okay, I love haunted houses. Okay, I really do love haunted houses. Like I said, I love Amityville Horror. I love The Haunted in Connecticut. What's that called? Anything that's just like creepy and scary that has to do with a house. Oh my god, do you guys remember Rose Red by Stephen King? Loved it. Okay, loved it. That was my introduction to haunted houses. And if you've seen Rose Red, please comment down below if you guys liked it as well when you guys were younger, and if it scared the crap out of you, because it scared the crap out of me when I was like 8 or 9. I don't know why I was watching Rose Red when I was that age, but I was, okay? So yeah, there's that. The next book is The Only One Left. Why did I say that way? The next book is The Only One Left by Riley Sager. At 17, Lenora Hope hung her sister with a rope. Cool. That's some sister rivalry right there, so. Now reduced to a schoolyard chant, the Hope family murder shocked the Maine coast one bloody night in 1929. While most people assumed 17-year-old Lenora was responsible, the police were never able to prove it. Other than her denial after the killings, she has never spoken publicly about that night, nor has she set foot outside Hope's End, the cliffside mansion where the massacre occurred. It's now 1983. A home health aide, Kik Madiri, arrives at a decaying Hope's End to care for Lenora after her previous nurse fled in the middle of the night. In her 70s and confined to a wheelchair, Lenora was rendered mute by a series of strokes and can only communicate with Kid by tapping out sentences on an old typewriter. One night, Lenora uses it to make a tantalizing offer. "I want to tell you everything." But it sounds like an old creepy woman living in an old creepy house. Listen. Magnificent. Magnificent. I know I'm saying a lot of the same things for these books, but seriously guys, trust me, I love thrillers. I love scary books. Okay, so the next book that I got is this one right here. This is The Last House on Needless Street by Catriona Ward. I'm hoping I'm saying that correctly. One of the big reasons I picked this up was because I know that it's kind of like a haunted house story as well. In a boarded up house on a dead-end street at the edge of the wild Washington woods lives a family of 3. A young girl who isn't allowed outside, nor after the... What am I? I sounded so British. A young girl who isn't allowed outside, not after last time. A man who drinks alone in front of his TV, trying to ignore the gaps in his memory, and a house cat who loves napping and reading the Bible. An unspeakable secret binds them together, but when a new neighbor moves in next door, what is buried out among the birch trees may come back to haunt them all. The Last House on Needless Street is an immersive and shocking journey that will keep you guessing until the last page. Oh, a cat that likes to read the Bible. Interesting. You know, I know I'm going so off track in this, but do you guys remember Scary Movie with the black cat and they had the boxing scene? Love that, okay? My sister and I are always like recreating that scene or making fun of that scene, or just like the whole movies. We love scary movies, like the actual like franchise of scary movies. We grew up watching them, and if there's not a boxing scene in this book with the cat, I don't know, it might be like a 1 star. Sorry guys, sorry, but now my expectations are very high. Some final book I love because the cover is so pretty, and that is Lock Every Door by Riley Sager. If you guys have read any of Riley Sager's books, please let me know down in the comments which one is your favorite, and if I don't have it here, let me know what it is so I can order it and read it. Okay, back to the book. Anyways, after responding to a mysterious newspaper advertisement, Jules Larson gets a job as an apartment sitter at the Bartholomew, one of Manhattan's most famous and secretive buildings. At first, the extravagance of the Bartholomew feels like a lucky break for a recently heartbroken and penniless Jules, who has been haunted by misfortune for most of her life. But when a fellow apartment sitter in the building goes missing, Jules begins to suspect there are dark forces at work behind the Bartholomew's glamorous facade. Digging deeper into the building's past, Jules soon realizes that the Bartholomew is more dangerous than she thought, and that escape may be impossible. Cool. Cool. This is either a haunted apartment or there's a serial killer that lives in the Bartholomew, so I don't know. Anyways guys, that was my little book haul. I do have more books coming because I don't know, I was feeling lonely, okay? I was by myself, I had nothing to do, and Amazon was there for me, but no one else was. So yeah, that was the book haul for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun actually. I don't know what's up with me. I think I had a lot of sugar, but then I haven't had any sugar. Maybe I really do think I'm dehydrated. I think I need to drink water. But yes, thank you guys for watching this video. It means a lot. And I will see you guys in my next video. Oh wait, also don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video, because you know it'll be kind of cool. And please let me know in the comments. Okay, I don't want to sound stern, okay, but please let me know in the comments any thrillers or any horror books that you guys are going to be reading in this upcoming month, because I'm so interested. I want to know what you guys are reading, so maybe I can read that too. Now it's the end of the video. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.